Alright guys, welcome back to another series of Annual Adventure video. Patch notes have just dropped. Is MERLIN in the game? Hey, she's finally here. She's finally here. I'm about to say, if I want her, I really needed her to be in the game because it was getting to the point it was taken away from other characters. Like Escanor was a cool, like, you know, it was a big surprise, and so was Dave Roy. But I was always expecting MERLIN, and that anticipation was kind of annoying a little bit. But let's see what she actually does. Okay, I'm already seeing it. She's done exactly what I think she's going to be doing. So I think we kind of called it a little bit. Even though I don't know, she already got leaked beforehand where she was going to be a red buffer. And yet she does look like she's going to be doing that, where she's going to be a red character, support character. We have her number skill bomb, which is a weird thing for MERLIN considering I don't think she's ever had a thing called bomb. That is, you know, fair enough. But then we have reflect a curtain. Once again, I don't remember these names. Like, they're not from Grand Cross, or even like I remember MERLIN doing it from the series. But what she's gonna do is, yeah, grant level 5 Sevi, so 20% crit chance on a special skill, by the way. Bear in mind, Elite, and the reason why we've been using Elite a little bit on like the red team or with Derriere, whatever you need to use her, is it increase your crit chance by 20%. But that's on the ultimate. She's doing that already on a special skill, and also give you damage over time immunity towards acid and burn. Very specific and doesn't seem that great. But then again, you got to remember, she is going to be used on the Sin team, and the Sin team already have a lot of buffs going on. You have the crit damage, you have the actual crit chance, you have the accuracy. What else can you get? They already have the final attack. There's not really more buffs they can get unless they want to give like something a completely like new buff and combine more together. And maybe they'll be useful. Acid and burn. It's only uniques that do that right now. It could be in the future that like someone has that, and that could be towards like a counter, for example. But then there's a good chance if a new character does come out, like Monspeed, you have like the Hellblaze like debuff where it does apply to burn, but because it's a Hellblaze debuff, you're not immune to it. So that is gonna be a bit tricky. But then again, no, that is on she's just a better Elite. Look at the ultimate. Deals damage equal to 890% of attack to all enemies. Wow. 1.57. So it's a small Monspeed, right? Okay, so it's not as thick. It's just a straight line. Is it not going to be... What's it called? Yeah, Exterminate Rate. Okay, about to say, yeah, that makes more sense. I thought she might have like an endless whirl, but Exterminate Rate, another really good like popular move. It's just going to be a massive beam. She's going to send it straight to the back line, which is obviously really, really good because we talked about it right now in the meta where just doing a little bit of damage towards like the back line to where you can remove this shield from obviously Gilfrost, can help out Derriere, can help out Escanor as well. That's gonna be a really good combo. But removing all buffs, an AoE buff remove, which is, oh my, that is actually mental. Because wait, whatever it, okay, so I think it deals damage and then removes it, because yeah, on a successful attack, right? Because if you that's still really good though, because you can get the buff removes on, you know, Derriere. You can get the buff removes on Escanor, you know, any of the characters, get the backline if they heal a little bit. That is really, really good, though. But what I will say is, though, going back towards the special skill is, this special skill is just permanent, like King, right? So you just have a 20% constant crit buff for your sins, which is obviously good for Escanor, good for Melee, good for Barn, even good for King, and I guess even Gopher a little bit, even though they don't really care about critting too much, at least Gopher and King. But hey, more critting is not too bad. And also red characters, too. So like I said, Derriere, I've been saying it. It was going to be a very good chance that we're going to get MERLIN to buff up Derriere, which she's definitely doing. I mean, more crit chance in Derriere is nice, especially considering you don't have to use the ultimate to get it. So you can literally just put in your team, buff up your Escanor, and also buff it with Derriere. That is, like, they are going to go really, really well together. Another thing, too, is that, yeah, she knocks back the targets upon a successful attack. We'll see how big the knockback is, right? Because, like, I'm thinking a little bit, maybe he's, like, really, really big, or it's a little bit of a knockback to where you can knock back Derriere, like, because remember, she is a support character, so at least in PvP-wise, you know, the boss or Derriere is going to run towards MERLIN, and if you knock her back, you might get her attention towards like another support character to keep her off a little bit. So maybe she's got some counter play towards Derriere. So yeah, guys, that is MERLIN. We cannot really spoke a lot about her, but I do think she is one of the more free-to-play friendlier characters where you really can get towards freestyle and call it a day if you want to get a few dupes for her or save your tickets or whatever you want to do for the character. She's not a character I feel like you need to chase unless you want to get the extra bit of damage. But if you want to, honestly, if you want to summon for Derriere and get her and then some for this character, just to get like a few copies of her, a few dupes a little bit, That's probably the better outcome a little bit, because you don't need to get this character to do time unless you're trying to get like top 100 PP, or you want that little bit extra damage. Because remember, if you're going to be using like a full Sin team, having her at obviously like a high dupe level will mean you do more damage, which means you will get higher points than whatever you're trying to do, because it's always like a high score challenge when it comes to those bosses. So I don't want to like downplay you after dupe her out, but considering that none of her skills need to land for her to like do what she wants to do for your team, like Gopher for example, Gopher, you have to land a shot to get that successful attack, to get that energy and also the accuracy buff, where Merlin, you don't need to do that. So yeah, she's really good. So we'll move on to other stuff, because it's still quite a long update. We have the new Advent boss battle replacing Malascula with obviously Monspeed, and you can see right here we can buy 1 free Monspeed for 40k once per week, and I think it is for a total of 4 seasons. So you get 4 free Monspeed dupes, which will get my one towards 5-star. Love to see it. And here are the skills. I'm not gonna read through all of them right now, but for the looks of it, you're doing a lot of debuffs for the looks of it, right? Yeah, definitely. It'd be pretty cool if Merlin was made to kind of counter this one, but the Ignite and Flares, she's not immune to it, or she don't make your team immune to it. So yeah, that's one speed. We might do a guide. If a target is infected with Flare, they lose all energy. Raw, okay. Alright, so now we have the Hawk Pass. So this actually was leaked a little bit. Someone sent it to me, because you can sometimes they do this where you can like access it in game, but you have 3 tiers. You have the free tier, then you have the Hawk tier, and you have the premium Hawk tier, which is a new thing the Battle Pass are doing now. You know, apparently 2 tiers weren't enough. They have to do 3 now. But then again, it's an idle game. The game is very, very cheap. This will probably like $10, and the other will be like $5. Okay, so see what they give here. Hero summon tickets. So if you do the free one, you're only going to get 300. If you do the Hawk Pass 1, you get 1.3. And if you do the Hawk Pass 2, you're going to get the 3.5. For diamonds, you're going to get 900. Over 4k, over 11k. Wow, okay, that's actually, to be fair, quite a lot. I mean, I think most of you lot probably watching right now, like, don't mind a little bit. Like, the game's not that expensive, thankfully. And you know what? I'm all for supporting the game right now. And if you want to spend money for it, that's kind of fine. Hero EXP, though. Is that good? 300 million? That's not even 1G, though. I don't feel like... Even the Hero EXP one, it's not even 1G. That still don't feel like a lot. I mean, it's nice to add on top of what you got, right? But, like, I just spent, like, 5G yesterday on Hero XP. Gold, we're going to get 1 billion gold. Fair enough, that's going to stand a little bit. But then again, you get, like, I get, like, 3 million or 3 billion a day, basically. Draw power, though. This is nice. For 300, 1.3 to 3k draw power. I mean, look, that's where you're going to get most of the rewards from. If anything, that's like the biggest thing. You're going to get gems, you're going to get tickets, you're going to get definitely a lot more gold, and definitely a lot more hero XP. But then also, you're going to have all these stuff here, where you're going to get a Rate Up Hero Summon Ticket. Rate Up Hero Summon Ticket? Yeah, they're going to give out these tickets, like that's like purple ones. You're also going to get Awakened Summon Boxes, 3 of them. Legendary Hero Summon Ticket 1. Maybe it's an update one. You get 3 of those. The Launch Festival Hero Selection Ticket. So you better select everyone in the start of the game. So everyone up until bomb, basically. 150 Demon's Chest. Guardian Stones, 15k. So that's like an extra week, basically. Shiny Metals, 100k of those. Actually pretty good. And a season exclusive reward, whatever that may be. Probably like a frame. Because I don't know if you lot saw this right now. But if you go into the game right now, you can go towards your frame and get some borders, and there's like some special ones you can't actually get right now. You can use pass points to purchase various items from the pass shop for reaching a maximum pass level. Okay, that's kind of cool. So you're able to buy stuff, and you can buy Alpha once a week, Hendrickson and Gilfond. I mean, the starter characters, sure, not bad. I mean, it's free. I hope they rotate though, because I can't be like, after like, if it's like a month-long Hall Pass, after a month or 2 weeks, we have to get different characters. There's no way. But getting him more XP, summon tickets, gold, diamonds, and draw power as well. Next, like 150 gems a day. That's not too bad. There's the new banners, Merlin, and obviously Hellbrom. Hellbrom is no one summoning for. Okay, so it does look like if you buy the Hall Passes, you're going to get obviously more points, and when you do your dailies, you're going to get obviously more points for doing your dailies, basically, and you're able to buy more stuff in the shop or finish the pass even faster. And it actually do show the Season 1 exclusive Demon Clang border and Red Demon. What do the borders look like? Where does that one come from? That's new, right? Well, I haven't seen that one before. Yeah, so it looks like we're going to get Season 2 be the Grey Demon. Okay, actually crazy here. The maximum difficulty for the Gold Hero EXP dungeon and Lab Summer dungeon have now been expanded towards 400. And bear in mind, the cap right now, that's double the content. The cap right now is 200, so we're now doubling our stages. However, they don't say anything about, like, what comes afterwards, because obviously, yeah, they have to do a new demon. There's no way, because there's no way we're doing another 200 off the lab sample of the silver demon. We'll definitely get a new demon. Unfortunately, they don't say what it is, because to be fair, last time they didn't say what the new demon was. They just said, oh, we're now expanding it towards 100, towards 200. Nothing about a new demon, but we end up getting one anyway. So I do imagine there will be a new demon in there. Gold Hero XP dungeon is probably going to be the exact same, always the goblins. And yeah, guys, that is a good update. I think most people should be happy with Merlin, because this is what a lot of people wanted a little bit. There was so many theories about her buffing up, you know, Sin's crit damage, because, you know, Melly needed it. Escanor would love it a little bit more, and obviously Barn, you don't mind Barn having it too. He's a DPS character. I've noticed a lot of times, especially because of Arthur. Like, we'll use Arthur with Barn just to buff up Barn, when now we don't need to do that. You can just use Merlin, and now she's buffing up not only my Barn, but now my Escanor too. I'm at Devereaux if you're using her as well. So yeah, I think people will be happy with this one. She was definitely worth the wait. Very curious how the ultra's going to look, though. I kind of want to see how these actually look in game. The bomb was confused me, because I generally don't know how that's going to look. It probably like she just throws like a little magic ball or something. So 3 months will come in, and the Hall Pass looks quite rewarding if you want to spend the money, which to be fair, I'm probably going to be doing, because, yeah, we want to support the game. So, guys, thank you for watching this video. We'll definitely be covering Merlin tomorrow. You know, does she break the Sin team a little bit? But I imagine she'll be really, really good. And I'm curious on her damage, because I feel like she actually could be a really good damage dealer. And, you know, we'll showcase her at, you know, probably like 6, 7 star a little bit. And we'll see if, like, if it actually is worth duping her out. Because I do feel like you can probably get away with using her at like a low dupe level. And maybe even someone for Devereaux if you haven't gotten her already. But yeah, guys, thank you for watching the video. And, yeah.